Welcome back to the Love and Luck podcast.
One more again, though.
Second segment, man. We had some more shit to get off our chest. We ain't gonna make this one real long for you, but man, this dude has never been a letdown for me. You know what I'm saying? The boy simping Stephen Sambo A. Smith.
Right.
Stephen A. Smith.
Right.
But that boy there'll be tapped in. Boy, I wish I could get up and tap dance for y'all. That's the biggest Sambo dude I ever seen on the planet Earth.
Right.
At first I thought it was, Charles Barkley now.
Oh, yeah, Charles Barkley.
I thought it was Charles Barkley. I thought it was Steve Harvey now, but the number one Sambo, I'm talking about number one, is Stephen Sambo Smith.
Right.
Simple Smith.
Right.
I'm DLove Stacccs, BX.
What the f is this?
Man, do you know the BET Awards, it was okay. I watched it. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I did enjoy the Usher segment. Everybody that watched, the Usher segment was hard. They had all the different females singing all this song. That joint was, that was up right there. I can't complain about that.
Right.
Other than that, there was a lot of twerking going on, which I, myself, not complaining about it, but there was a lot of kids watching this stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want my grandchildren, my kids are grown, but I don't want my granddaughters to be around here twerking and shit.
The thing is, I think, when it comes to the twerking and shit, it's like, where's the talent? You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
We used
that's
to see
that's
motherfuckers like,
all the talent they got.
right.
But, yeah.
We used to see Prince and Michael Jackson and, even when it came down to women, you had Anita Baker and motherfucking Patti LaBelle, and even in our time, shit, we had, who's the hell of a Janet Jackson, motherfucking Keisha Cole, you know what I mean? There's a lot of, even Beyonce, she got talent, you know what I mean?
Now,
But it's like, where the talent?
with all that being said, all this stuff that just went on the BET Awards, they have a segment that they pay respect to all the dead people that had died through this year. Mm-hmm. OJ Simpson was one of the people on that segment that showed everyone that died and their talents and all that stuff. Guess who had a problem with OJ Simpson picture? And it was, man, the picture only showed for 4 seconds, maybe.
Right.
This boy, Simpson Sambo Smith, had a problem with this. He say, I don't know why you guys are showing a person's picture that has a double murder.
I can see it because I'm pretty pissed off about it. Did y'all see the In Memoriam segment paying tribute to, quote, Black excellence in terms of that we unfortunately lost this year, the individuals that we lost? The tribute included nods to luminaries like Clarence Avant, Willie Mays, Lou Gossett Jr., Dexter Scott King, just to name a few, okay? However, there was a notable silence from the crowd when the image of OJ Simpson appeared on the big screen.
We're like, man, you still on that?
For one, the nigga was never convicted.
Number one, he was never convicted. Number two, he wasn't guilty about, they said the boy was not guilty. Yeah, they sued him to try to let that be known they didn't get no money. So you might as well, I don't even know why they even tried to sue the boy because they ain't getting no money and he dead and gone now.
Right.
But he was found not guilty.
Not guilty.
All the evidence, this is the courts, this is the jurors. They found the man not guilty. Why can't you cats get that through your heads? Why? The people hate OJ so much that they still, he came to Las Vegas. Let me tell you something, with how much they hated the white folks hated OJ in Las Vegas. OJ came to Las Vegas, it was a dude that stole OJ's paintings.
Man, stole this shit.
They called the nigga to come buy the paintings. And he went over there, hey, look, OJ didn't have a gun. The other dudes had a gun. OJ didn't even have a gun. Do you know out here in Vegas that all the dudes that had the guns only got probation? OJ didn't have no gun. They didn't put no whoopings on nobody or nothing. And they gave OJ 10 years.
They gave him 10. Then
Was
they
it
gave him
10?
life. They gave him life at first. They gave him life.
They tried to give him life?
They gave him
I
life.
can't remember what. I
he
know
got out
OJ
early.
did
He
some
got
long
out early.
time.
Yeah, they gave him life.
Them white folk gave OJ time for a nigga with no record.
Right.
Mind you, he wasn't found guilty, so therefore he has no criminal record. How you give somebody all that time with no criminal record?
Right.
So that's how much these people hated, them people hated OJ.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy, you know what I mean?
That shows you what kind of person Stephen A is.
Because the thing is,
Simp.
as far as I'm concerned, OJ, I don't think he killed them people anyways. You know what I mean? I think
don't either.
For one, OJ had bad knees. You all ever seen a nigga walk? You know what I mean? And the nigga had been walking like that for years. The nigga been walking like, you know what I mean? He could barely fucking walk. Nigga get some crutches or something, nigga. You know what I mean? To help you out or a cane. That's how OJ walked. And that was all those years of playing professional football and getting hit in the knees like that. How does a man that is damn near in a situation of being debilitated, how in the fuck does he stab two people? You know what I mean? What'd he do? He hopped over the fence, he stabbed an old girl, then he told old boy, say, man, check this out, man. Sit right there, don't move. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be at your ass next. You feel me? You know
Exactly. You ain't run or nothing. Why this nigga stabbing the other motherfucker?
For sure. You know what I mean? Sit there and wait, and then I don't trip, I got you next. Now, if he paid somebody, I don't know. But OJ in his condition, nah, he couldn't have did all that.
Man,
You know what I
OJ,
mean? For
I'm
one.
gonna tell you, that nigga, if it was OJ, only thing OJ would have did in that situation, which he probably have done before, because he had a track record of getting into domestic violences.
Yeah.
All
Niggas
he
ain't never
probably
kick-
would have did, slapped her
Yeah.
up, maybe, you know. That's probably all he did was put hands on that girl.
Yeah, it's a lot of niggas kicking their bitches' asses. You know
All
what I mean?
around the world.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? You know, we already know that. But this is the cold part about it. It's okay, you know what I mean? As far as Stephen A is concerned, it's okay, OJ wasn't found guilty. Now you's a black man and you understand that OJ you seen this shit on how they railroaded the fuck out of, because, you know, as far as the law is concerned, none of that shit they did in Vegas all that shit violated OJ's rights. You feel me? So being that and knowing who you are as a black man and where you come from, yeah, he might have got charged for that, but it wasn't proven. And you wasn't there, you know what I mean? Yeah, and you wasn't there to know if he actually did it, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
There.
It wasn't like you was standing, you know what I mean? Like you was sitting there in the car down the street and you watched this shit happen. But what you did watch is the videotapes of OJ, you know what I mean, defending his shit or coming to collect his shit, that was his. And then you seen that he didn't have a gun. You seen that basically all he did was have conversations with motherfuckers. Yeah, he had conversations with them within a threatening way, but it was over his shit. You feel me? You seen all this shit with your own fucking two eyes. You know what I mean? And I don't know if the eyes deceived you or what, but that's what the fuck I seen. And by me being a black man and knowing how long they've been railroading us, it was like, God damn, they just railroaded that fuck. They charged
shit out of that
this,
boy.
you know what I mean, from a judicial standpoint. Fuck all that other shit. From a judicial standpoint, what's supposed to be motherfucking right. Fuck all the other shit. You know what I mean? The nigga got off. Now we off to some other shit in a whole nother state, mind you. You know what I mean? Pertaining to some shit that's mine. You know what I mean? And then I get railroaded. You know what I mean? I would be, as a black man, I would have been way more offended by this other shit, knowing that I seen that shit with my own two eyes and my eyes can't deceive me. You feel me? Because you can look at that shit right now today. You can't go and look at a videotape of Nicole and old boy getting stabbed and OJ had the knife in his hand. Right. You can't go and look at a video pertaining to that, but you can go step by step and figure out how the fuck they railroaded the nigga on that shit. So niggas, you blind? You know what I mean? Are you ignorant?
can't
Or
see.
DLove said you's old Sambo ass nigga.
Nah,
You know
he
what I mean?
Sambo for sure. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Willie D said, yeah.
Yeah, you was old Sambo ass nigga. You know what I mean? Because as long as they've been doing our people, and I'm not saying nothing against nobody else. This ain't no racial thing. This ain't no, yeah, he killed the white bitch and all that old type of shit. It ain't none of that. You know what I mean? It's the simple fact of, from a judicial standpoint, and what the fuck I seen with my own eyes, what the fuck wasn't right. You know what I mean? And what you can prove and what you can't prove. You feel me? So from that standpoint, they red worlded the fuck out of my man.
And you gotta remember, that was off the heels
Right.
of Rodney King getting beat up by the police that we watched on. Hey, we seen it,
Right.
watched it.
Right.
This man get brutally beat down by all these white boy police,
Yeah.
and
none of them got convicted.
was found guilty.
For sure. So come on, man. Come on,
This
Stephen.
was seen.
Come on, Stephen A. You know what I mean?
This was seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watched.
Yeah.
Televised.
Yeah. My thing is, you know, they always try to play
Come on, man.
they always try to play the angry black man card. But this one thing I understand. I don't know where the fuck Stephen A. grew up. He probably was some square
I
ass.
don't know where they made that.
But
nigga.
he
Just
was
like
probably
what
some.
Face Our Love say, where they make you at?
Yeah, he
and
was
I
probably-
said that, where they found
Yeah,
this nigga?
he probably was some square ass nigga that never had, you know, encountered or had to encounter the law, or had to encounter being falsely accused of something, or had to, you know what I mean, had your motherfuckers come into your neighborhood and take your rights away, or had motherfuckers hand dope to your people, you know, or basically had to deal with any kind of misconduct or, you know what I mean, unjustness as a motherfucking black man. Stephen A., you ain't had to deal with none of that, huh? You know what I mean?
doubt it.
But it's niggas that have, nigga, you talking about you talking like some corny ass nigga that, I don't know.
I feel like,
I don't know.
I feel it like Willie Nim. I feel like Willie Nim that he's a puppet, and he has to does what Master says.
Right, for sure.
'Cause he
And a
got
lot of them
clip-
niggas that, yeah.
He got a clip that I watched earlier on Carcino.
Yeah.
I love Carcino.
Right.
He breaks down fact. But he got a clip it on TV. This dude live on TV said, every day I get up, I want to make my bosses some money and then see what I can get off of that. Man, who the hell say some shit like that? He might as well said master.
Right,
He might have well said, I want to get out there and make my master some money.
right.
If he'll pay me properly if I made him a lot of money.
Yeah, for sure. Boss. I made us some money, boss. You know what I mean? Oh, boss, you think you want to give me my share now, boss? How much you gonna give me now, boss? Yeah, niggas is crazy. Hey, I pride myself on being a sovereign human being. Because I'm a nigga that, man, I do shit my way. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna continue to do my shit my way.
And if you notice, Stephen A. talk down on all black people on TV. He always talk about niggas smoking weed. He was talking bad about Ray Rice when he did say, what'd he say? Girls need to stop provoking dudes to beat them up. And guess what happened to him when he said that?
What happened?
The folks suspended his ass.
Wow.
And made his ass apologize.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like a bitch ain't never provoked a nigga to do something to her ass.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He also talked, he ain't said nothing about this dude, the new coach for the Lakers,
Right.
using the N-word, calling girls niggas and shit back
Who?
in the day. The new coach for
what's his name?
For the Lakers, Josh.
yeah.
Josh, what's his name?
No, is that what's his name?
What's the new Lakers coach?
I know who you talking about. I can't think.
He called the girls a nigga. The girl came out and already said, Stephen A. ain't said nothing about that. He always glance over the white shit, but he make sure he zero in real good on all this black shit.
Yeah.
And he always holler about he doing. I'm like, dude, don't nobody even accept you. As long as I say, man, nobody accepts Stephen A. Smith.
Right.
You not even considered one of us. They look at you as one of them. Not to say that them, but yeah, you can look at as one of them.
Right.
If a race war go on right now, they gonna push you over there.
Right.
They gonna say,
Right.
you get over there.
Yeah. I know as far as sports and shit though, his name is solidified within sports and shit.
Yeah, he can talk that
know,
sports.
you know what I
He
mean?
can't play no sports worth for shit.
Yeah, and I
Can't ball, boy,
for sure.
but you can talk it.
And I think a lot of motherfuckers within the sports realm, they
Can't box,
do
can't do nothing, boy.
a lot of
You
motherfuckers
suck.
a lot of motherfuckers in the sports realm, they do respect him. You know what I mean? That, as far as I know, you don't think so?
I don't think none of them.
He get a lot of
respect
first, like when certain cats get in trouble or they did shit and they black,
they respect
they
him,
go to
yeah.
him first. They do. They go to him first and he get the exclusive.
Because every time I'm watching, they always got something bad to say about Steve.
But that's
Nash,
probably
boy.
lately, man. I don't.
He got Shannon Sharp over there now. Shannon Sharp got to carry him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But all them athletes, all them basketball players, and man, they be talking so bad about Stephen A. Smith.
Is that right?
Yeah, because they know he a simp.
Right. I don't really watch sports and shit though, no more like that.
watch it.
But I know back in the day, I know, he was like the go-to, you know what I mean, and niggas was fucking
Yeah, back in the day when he first got in,
Right.
Yeah. I
Even
give him
somewhere
that.
mid-range, because, I pretty much stopped watching sports and shit once Kobe retired, you feel me?
Nobody
You know what I
likes that
mean?
boy.
That was pretty much the last motherfucker I was interested, because,
He kind of exposed himself.
yeah,
So when he exposed himself, it just been all bad for him.
for sure.
I don't even see him. I think they're going to get rid of that boy, man. I'm going to be real. Because I don't watch, every time he's on, I turn the channel.
Yeah.
But when it's them other people on, because there's 4 other people that's in his place right now.
Right.
And I watch it when they're on.
Right.
But when they got Stephen A., I turn that shit off. I go straight to Skip then.
Right. What the thing, and Skip, to me, Skip motherfucking ass, he pretty much tried to put his hands around Stephen A. and motherfucking Shannon Sharp to let them know, niggas, I run this. You feel me? You know what I mean?
What's that boy?
So I wouldn't fuck with Skip, because a certain little shit that Skip said, when I watched what he was saying, I said, oh yeah, this motherfucker with that I'm the motherfucker, nigga, like that nigga, shut up, nigga, I'm the one in charge and shit.
Now, yeah, he do.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes he do that.
Right.
Yeah. But Skip was raised by a black woman.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
I
and I never knew that. They said he was raised because his parents was never around, and they had a nanny or whatever, and he was raised by that black nanny all the way till he was a grown person, from my understanding. But that doesn't still.
So he had a black person that was a servant, basically.
Yeah, so that's why I said that
They're
doesn't
raising.
still.
I got you.
Doesn't
Right.
excuse some of the shit he be saying, but he try to tread lightly
Shit, a
with
lot of
it,
them,
but yeah.
a lot of them motherfuckers that was back in the slavery days, their parents didn't raise them.
Right.
The black slave nanny did everything.
Right.
You feel me? And they still, a lot of them still grew up racist and shit. You know.
Stephen A., man, I think for him, man, it's too late, you know what I'm saying, for it to be a wake-up call. The wake-up call you gonna get is when they can your ass.
Yeah.
And get rid of your ass, because then you're going to feel your blackness all of a sudden. You know,
right.
you're going to all of a sudden feel, oh, they got rid of me and put such and such in there. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro.
For
Keep
sure.
that same energy, man, that you've been having. And I 100% agree with Willie D, and 100% agree with Faison Love on their takes, because we don't need you. You're Oreo. It's just that simple, man. You're Oreo.
Sure. Yeah, shit, I ain't never really fuck with the nigga like that. Like I said, I ain't fuck with him in years as far as that shit is concerned. But I know that was some way out shit. The thing is, like I said, when it boils down to it, and, it's cold that, when it come to that OJ shit, it was all racially driven. It was all racially driven. It was purely, it was clear that it was our side and their side.
Their side, exactly.
Is what it is. And the thing is, me, myself, I'm the type of nigga, I don't take nobody's side, because I fuck with whoever fuck with me. I'm like the nigga, what's the nigga Kevin Gates say? He said the only niggas that's fucking me is niggas my own same color. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And I'm the type of nigga that basically, I gets around people that fuck with me and I fuck with them. You feel me? All that me trying to be around my people is just because I feel like it's advantageous. You know what I mean?
I go off energy.
Correct. You know what I mean? And the thing is, even you know, even say motherfuckers might have a certain problem with a nigga messing with white women or whatever. I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I give a fuck about the woman that's gonna help me get the fuck where I'm trying to go. Cause you know what I mean? I'm the nigga, because you know what I mean? I'm trying to make it to higher heights in life. And if a nigga ain't trying to help me get to higher heights in life, nigga to the side. You know what I mean? I'm like the nigga, I'm like the nigga off of White Chicks, you know?
What's the name? Damon?
Yeah.
The big crazy nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga was stupid as hell for that shit. He just didn't like
You know what I
nothing
mean?
black though. That nigga was tripping, yeah.
But if I see a white bitch that's gonna help me get to where I need to get in life, shit, and a black one that's over there acting, you know what I mean? She don't know what time it is, shit. You know what I mean? At that point in time, I'm like that nigga right there.
Man, it is what it is. I had one of my friends come in town and he was here, so he chopping at a girl because I told him to come. I told him to meet me up here and have a drink with me before he get up out of here.
Right.
And he was talking to this black girl. Black, beautiful girl too, man. She was a beautiful girl, but she was just, her nose was so in the air.
Man, I love my black women, man.
She was acting like she was just, like she was it.
Right, that type of shit.
Cause I was sitting there listening. I'm sitting there playing my keynote, and I'm listening because I'm fucking with, cause I like to see how he shoot his game.
Yeah, for sure.
And he shoots some real straight shit. He, let's get together. You got a man? CJ, no. I find you attractive. He let her know, I find you attractive. You look very good. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Let me buy you a drink.
Yeah.
You know what she did? She did accept that motherfucking drink.
Oh.
She accepted. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to know each other. Let me slide you my number. Let me see. Oh no, her nose was so far in the sky.
Man.
And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, see. This is why these niggas be talking about you black bitches.
Man.
Cause y'all be dissing. You got a good thing. Hey, this girl don't even know this. This nigga ain't got no woman, no nothing. He's single and everything.
Right.
And I'm like, do you find the nigga attractive? She thought the nigga was handsome and all that shit.
Right.
But she just
wanted to be, you know what I mean, was with that old bullshit.
Yeah, she was just with the bullshit.
Probably off of what she didn't, how she perceived men to be because she didn't chose the wrong niggas.
4 minutes later, she get dogged out by a white boy though.
Or either that, or basically it's nigga, you know what I mean. If you ain't talking about giving me money, you ain't talking about shit.
And that's exactly what it was.
And I don't know where it came that basically, bitch, I gotta give you some money off top. You ain't that special. You know what I mean? So, for one, you got any woman that I be involved with, first thing we gotta establish is, you know what I mean, how you gonna help me get to where I need to be in life or where I'm trying to go to in life in order to continue to reach higher heights. Man, you feel me?
I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, wow.
Right.
The energy was cool at first. I believe it was cool at first, though, because she thought he was just going to come throw a lot of money at her.
Yeah, that type of shit.
And then that she seen he was just trying to have conversation.
Was this in the strip club?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Them bitches in there, they broke as a motherfucker now, man. So they, you know what I mean, they
even more reason y'all ass need to get your shit together.
Yeah, they broke as a motherfucker now. So they in there angry and shit, and they want to be independent. And this bitch, team up with a nigga. Shit, team up with a nigga and work with him, and y'all figure it out together. But you want to be solo because you want to be me. You know what I mean?
Shit. It was amazing. I was like, wow.
Right.
And then her attitude would just stank. It just.
Right.
I was like, man, at least if you're going to kill a nigga with class, you can kill a nigga with some class, I guess.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I done seen cats get killed with some class.
Most definitely.
Hey, I appreciate everything, but, at this time, I just ain't, I'm not rocking. I've been through whatever I've been through, and I just ain't rocking with nothing right now.
Right.
Kill a motherfucker with some type of class.
For sure.
Don't turn your motherfucking nose up and thank you all that.
Man.
I done caught a couple of them girls coming outside. Matter of fact, I used to sit outside before I go in because I'll be sitting up there chopping on the feet of the jacket and whatever, and I see one of the girls that I seen in the club already.
Yeah, with the makeup off and shit.
Pull up in a raggedy ass car.
Man.
And look like boo when they got out the car. But it's a different thing when you see them on the inside because they naked.
Right.
They got little negligee on, so they blessed to have makeup in the body and shit.
On, it's dark. Yeah.
They were bummy. Yeah. Their motherfucking car was dirty. I was like, man, it was very rare that I seen some of them jump off in Benzes and G5s and all that shit. It was very rare that I seen that. Most of them I seen, they was broke.
Yeah,
I'm just
for
keeping
sure.
it 100.
Most definitely. And you know, back in the days, you know, they used to have money, but shit, nowadays. But yeah,
Strip
man.
game ain't the same anyway,
Yeah.
but go ahead.
Yeah, but as far as the motherfuckers is bottom feeders. But anyways, you know what I mean, when it boiled down to it, man, the nigga OJ, man, you know, shit. Go on and put that nigga's picture up there, man.
It's
You know what I
up,
mean?
so it's too
Yeah,
late.
go on and put that nigga's picture up there, man. Cause ultimately, man, the nigga did wonders, and he was an old Sambo ass nigga. And you know what I mean, you see where it got him. You know what I mean? Eventually it got him to where
That's what Stephen A. selling point was. He was like, man, Jay-Z said, OJ said, I'm not black, But if you think about it, what OJ was saying, if you read between the line, he was saying, I'm not black or white. I want you to judge me for the
Yeah,
person
for
that
sure.
I am.
Most
That's
definitely.
basically what OJ was saying when he
Right.
said, I'm not
Most
black.
definitely,
You know
most
what I'm
definitely.
saying? So that's basically all that
for sure. A
was.
smart nigga can read in between the lines.
Yeah, you gotta
I
be
see,
intelligent to read between that.
Right. You know. But, you know, and the thing is, you know, motherfuckers always trying to, you know, put you in a box and shit, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, Nick, motherfucker, I'm a human being when it boils down to it, you know, and you trying to, but as a black man, I think, you know, we understand that we live in a world and the world is difficult, right? But we understand when we had a skin color, you know what I mean, it's that much more difficult. But the thing is, or you may run into some people that, you know, may treat you as such because it's been a narrative put out there as basically, you know what I mean, about black people. And then on top of that, you know, they've been for years, you know, trying to keep us at the bottom of the heap. But you can't play victim, you know what I mean? Because the thing is, if a motherfucker view you as to be some certain kind of way and at the same time you view yourself as that certain type of way, oh shit, you fucked. You know what I mean? You gotta say, okay, a motherfucker may view me to be a certain kind of way, or they might not like me for who I am, but fuck them. I view myself to be a certain kind of way, and I enjoy and love the fuck out of myself. You know what I mean?
That's real right there. You gotta love you.
Man.
But please don't grow up to be like a soundboy, like a motherfucker that don't really know about history. That's sometimes like the youngsters. I know y'all probably not interested in learning y'all black history, but it's really important that you learn your black history and learn about where you came from, learn about your ancestors, learn about all the shit that they've been through over 400 years all the way up to this point. Because we still slaves somewhat, you know what I'm saying? If you ask me, we don't have freedom, we have liberty, which means, liberty means just free to roam. But guess what? They watching the dog shit out your motherfucking ass as you roam this motherfucker. I step outside right there. I stepped outside the other day. You can see the motherfuckers just watching me.
For sure.
And I be a clean motherfucking nigga. They watching them all. I'm like, God damn.
Right.
Compliment me or something.
For sure.
One of the two compliment me or something. Don't just watch my motherfucking black ass. And I get enough these whole ass niggas watching the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Compliment you got. But yeah, that's what liberty, when they say freedom and liberty and all that shit, yeah, you got liberty. The other people got freedom.
Right.
We got liberty. We don't have freedom. We free to roam. We free to, and when I mean free to roam, that means free to roam without being shackled.
Most definitely.
Without handcuffs.
Most definitely.
So that's all that is.
Yeah, because back in the day, they had your ass on the plantation.
Back in the day, you was on the plantation and, you know, picking cotton and all kind of shit.
And you couldn't move. Wasn't no vacations, wasn't no, you know what I mean? You couldn't go within a certain mile radius unless master says so.
Yeah, y'all was celebrating 4th of July and all that shit.
Oh,
See?
man.
Y'all don't even know. Y'all was still slaves at 4th of July.
Man.
That's
I
why
don't celebrate none of that shit.
niggas celebrate Juneteenth. Yeah. That was the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though it was certain places, they didn't even know they was free.
Right.
It was a motherfucker still a slave and didn't even know they was free on Juneteenth.
Man.
But you know, that's certain. Hey, I don't want to get all into that. Just learn your history. Don't let your history be a mystery.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Learn that shit.
Then there's so much education out there nowadays, man. Motherfuckers just got to change their view of what they decide to view. You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely. And I give me a piece of education 7 days a week
Most definitely.
I get a piece of education 7 days a week. I learn something new every single day.
You got to.
That's me though. I like my head being a sponge. You know what I'm saying? I soak it all up. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith, get your mind right, boy. Quit being a motherfucker. You a Sambo, quit tap dancing for them people, but I understand they paying you.
Yeah.
And you have to, I guess, do what massa say. You know what I'm saying? Because I see you don't talk down on no Caucasians. You only talk down on the melanated people, color-skinned people. That's all you talk down on. You talk about OJ dead and gone, he resting in peace somewhere. And he ain't even thinking about your ass. But at the end of the day, he wasn't thinking about your ass when you was here. When he was here.
For sure.
But anyway, and you the only one, trust me, I look down all the comments. I haven't seen not one positive comment on Simpson A. Sambo Smith.
Yeah.
I look down all the comments, I'm talking about there's thousands of them.
Right.
Talking bad about you, brother.
Yeah.
You gotta wake up. If it's not just 1, 2, and you got thousands of motherfuckers saying this, plus Willie and Faison Love and all them cats, and you know there's a bunch of NFL and NBA people, you know they ain't messing with you like that, man. You know they dislike you too. If they smiling in your face, they really dislike you too still. You already know that. They know you're Sambo.
Right. For sure.
There it is.
Yeah. One thing
That's my take on that.
One thing I see about him is, I know he over there, he with these major networks and shit. And the thing is, there's certain lines you can't cross when you're on those major networks. And then on top of that, he has a podcast. You know what I mean? And I think on his podcast, he's, you know, he has to watch himself not to straddle the fence and shit, though. You know what I mean? You feel me? He can't go too far when it comes to that podcast he has. Because if he do, they're going to put him back in line. If he say something too far out to where they don't feel that, you know, it's representing they shit, you know what I mean, the way they shit wants to be represented, and he's part of, you know, their brand, then shit. That means his ass, you know, that'll fuck around and get his ass, you know what I mean, get his ass the fuck up out of there. You know, I don't know, man. You
That's
know,
it.
niggas just,
You gotta wake up.
man.
I mean, it's too late for you because the black community turned their back on you, man. So I'm gonna keep my same stance against you because you already been exposed. You done this 1,000 times. It's not just once or it's 2 mistakes. It's been done way too many times.
Right.
Hey, man, that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see me on all platforms of DLove Vegas. And y'all want to go have some blues and all that type of stuff there. Y'all shoot up to Lady Brandy's place. Right now, I still got the music coming, but just, you know, just be patient. I'm trying to, you know, I got so many other things going on right now that I haven't really had time to just stay in the studio. But yeah, you got anything else you want to give the people before we chirp up out of here?
Yeah, shit. You know, when it comes to me, man, shit, I'm trying, you know, shit, you know, luck got fronted all the way from getting fronted when I was a young kid, you know, all the way to when I was a teenager. I remember when I received that first sack, you know what I mean, all the way to freedom. So that's what I'm getting to, from fronted to freedom. So with that being said, you know, like I said, you can reach me on all platforms that Luck Got Fronted. And on top of that, I'm headed in the direction of freedom, you know, and, you know, any motherfuckers that want to come with me, shit, come on, man, let's figure this shit out and shit, though, because there's other ways, man. It's ways that we have no idea about. You feel me? You know what I mean? You know, and I'm figuring this shit out. But, you know, ultimately, you know, so I can help a couple motherfuckers out, you know what I mean? The first 5 people that hit me up, I'll work on 5 people. I'll do 5 people a month. You know what I mean, get their credit free for them. You feel me? You know what I mean? For 90 days. Just hit me up on the Luck Got Fronted platform, whether it be Instagram or TikTok or motherfucking Facebook. And I got you. You know what I mean? But once I pick my 5 people, it's a wrap.
I was just thinking about them.
What's that?
Hey, we gonna call Luck the Stevie Wonder Luck.
Why is that?
nigga look at me like, cause the people in there, and the people, we gonna get to today.
Oh, for
And I'm
sure.
like, yeah.
You know, yeah, man, you already know I'm a laid back nigga like that, though.
Yeah. The nigga say, goddamn, Steve, take that water and get your ass on. Goddamn, nigga.
For sure, you know what I mean?
Like I tried that shit on like
For sure, that's me though, you know what I mean? That's
Hey,
me.
but anyway, man.
You know what I mean? That's me.
Let's get on about this motherfucker, man. That DLove Stacccs, man. Zoom! And we gone, man.
Yeah. And peace out. And we get with you, man.
Hello.
For the people in the back, no matter who you thought I was, I'm DLove Stacccs, BX.